Hi, my name is Fred Mergen from Mergen Mixed Martial Arts, and I'm going to talk about how to prepare for an MMA fight. When you prepare for an MMA fight, it's really important your conditioning is up. Do a lot of mitt work, a lot of kicking. If you're fighting somebody who's a ground fighter, a lot of ground defense, a lot of takedown defense. If you're fighting somebody who's a stand-up artist, do a lot of takedown work. Work on taking them down. And don't forget your Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, submissions, how to roll somebody who gets you in a submission, how to counter submissions. So there's a lot to just preparing for an MMA fight. Not just, hey, let me put some gloves on and get in the ring. You're gonna need a lot of sparring time. Like I said, conditioning, a lot of running, a lot of burpees, push-ups, squats. You wanna make sure that you're prepared physically. A lot of fighters think they're prepared, and the moment they get in after the first round, their gas tank is empty. So you definitely gotta work your conditioning. The conditioning I recommend for preparing yourself for an MMA fight would be a lot of burpees, a lot of up and down exercises. Because if you think about it, when you're fighting an MMA fight, and the guy's a wrestler or a jiu-jitsu guy, he's gonna try and take you down. So you gotta fight the takedowns. I would spend a lot of time, have a partner just shoot in on you, fight the takedown, then spar a little bit. Do a lot of bag work. What I do with my guys is I hang bags up and they do 5 minutes on the bag, take a minute rest, rotate, next bag. And then we put a couple dummies on the ground and then they take a break for 1 minute, then they do work, ground and pound. Then they get back up, and then as soon as the 5-minute rounds are up, we'll say, all right, throw on the gear, you fight. 5 minutes of sparring, then 5 minutes of ground fighting. 5 minutes of sparring, 5 minutes of ground fighting. And then do 5 minutes of ground fighting and sparring. So we kind of mix everything in for the conditioning to get ready for the fight. Something to boost your energy level, a lot of sleep, rest. You don't want to work out till an hour before your fight. You want to make sure, I'm a little bit different than most coaches. I like to think that I want to give my guys at least a day or two off before the fight, just to gather the thoughts and prepare themselves and motivate themselves. I feel that if you're not ready 2 days before the fight, there's no way you're going to be ready. It's all before the fight, and then it comes up to the fight, and then you actually get in there and fight. I would not have an energy drink before you fight, because what happens is that energy drink gets your heartbeat right, or it rises your heartbeat. I mean, you get that heartbeat pumping nice and fast, and then you tack adrenaline, excitement, nervousness, everything onto that is going to boost that heartbeat a lot more, and you're pretty susceptible for a heart attack. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And if you want some more tips on conditioning, click the link below. Thank you for watching my video on how to prepare for an MMA fight. If you like the video, subscribe to our channel, and feel free to check out some of the other videos.